Imagine that you have likely heard the phrase, "don't take candy from strangers," but have you ever thought about where that phrase actually originated from? On July 1st of 1874, a young boy, only 4 years old, Charley Ross, and his brother Walter were playing out in the street. Two strangers approached them, offering them candy and firecrackers if they hopped in their buggy and went with them. Now, I say strangers lightly because these men had actually approached Charley and his brother Walter a few times previously in the few weeks, offering them candy each time, just giving it to them. And on this occasion, they offered them firecrackers if they hopped into their buggy. The boys did hop into the buggy with the strangers, and they drove off. The boys were apparently freaking out and crying after many, many, many miles traveled. At one point, the buggy stopped. The men offered Walter a quarter and told him to go into a convenience store and buy firecrackers. When Walter came back out, the men and his brother, Charley Ross, were gone. Eventually, Walter would be found and brought back to his family and explain what had happened. The father got a ransom note, essentially saying, pay this amount if you want to see your child alive again. This is really one of the very first cases of this being seen in the United States, and it ended up becoming nationwide news. The ransom demanded $20,000, which in the late 1800s was a significant sum. The parents of Charley Ross worked with detectives for months trying to track down who had taken their son and where these notes were coming from, to no avail. Now, about 6 months after Charley Ross vanished, there was a home burglary in which a few men were taken down, and as they lay there at the end of their lives, one of them admitted that the other one, who had already passed on, was one of the men that had taken Charley Ross, and that only he knew where Charley was being kept alive at. Now, despite that, Charley was never found ever again. He was never seen by his family. They spent the rest of their years and a tremendous amount of money searching for him, attempting to find him. And now we have the phrase from this case, "don't take candy from strangers." My friends, if you enjoyed this video, want to see more like it, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button and bell if you haven't already. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you to the patrons of this channel for your support. You can see more of that in the link below in the description. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you again very, very soon. And as always, my friends, adios amigos.